With all due respect to the CEOs of the 11 host cities of the United States for the 2026 World Cup, uncertainty is quite the understatement. Look, I'm just as invested as these CEOs of the host cities for the World Cup to be successful in the United States. I mean, for goodness sakes, I've been creating content since December 2022 to try to help fans navigate the travel that they're going to have to do between these three countries, with the understanding that the United States was going to have the vast majority of these matches. But we're going to have to come to an understanding that the current administration in the White House is not supportive of the 2026 World Cup. He might want the optics to aggrandize his image, his persona, with having the World Cup trophy at the Oval Office, but that's about it. It's very clear and obvious that this administration does not care to have foreign fans coming into the United States, or at least make that process very difficult for them. And he simply doesn't care about the overall success of this tournament, except for the whole purpose of ensuring that fans leave the second they're done with watching their games. In Los Angeles, quite frankly, you might be hyper focusing on foreign fans when your local fans are under attack by these ICE raids. And if the right messaging is not delivered, you're also going to lose the local fans. And thus, Los Angeles is going to have a rather quote unquote empty World Cup, at least compared to what it could have been. And look, I understand politics and lobbying, all right? Probably these CEOs are saying things like this here, saying that the federal government, they're going to have trust in them. But then behind closed doors, they're probably telling the government, hey, man, like, you either stop this or we're really going to have a serious problem here. But I will say that the host committees do have a responsibility to the fans. I don't agree with what the president of the Boston Host City Committee is saying, that it is not their place to comment on anything other than the World Cup. No, I really do think it is your place to comment on everything that is going on right now. Because if this administration is not checked on what's going on with these ICE raids in Los Angeles and in other cities across the country, the way that they've mishandled the visa processing situation, everything that is going on right now that is creating this uncertainty for the fans, both abroad and at home, to participate in the World Cup in the United States, then you're going to lose both the foreign fans and the local fans. Again, I want this World Cup to be successful. I have a personal vested interest via the content that I'm creating, via the partnerships I could be getting, the monetary gains that I could have potentially made had this World Cup be much, much more stable, both on the domestic front and on the international scene. But in order to have a successful World Cup,